week, we're off to dynamic Daytona Beach, Florida, to bring you a look back at the oldest and most prestigious motorcycle show in the world, the world-famous Rat's Hole Custom Chopper Show. Carl Big Daddy Rat Smith created Rat's Hole Show way back in 1971, right here in Daytona Beach, behind the A&P store off Main Street. Since then, it has expanded its annual shows to many great venues. In addition to Daytona, shows are held in Leesburg, Florida, Sturgis, South Dakota, and even overseas in Essen, Germany. The finest custom builders and the most beautiful and radical custom bikes in the world will be found here. And this week, we go back in time to the turn of the century to bring you the sights and sounds of the 2000 Millennial Rat's Hole Custom Chopper Show, where, among others, Evel Knievel and Arlen Ness was there, and we feature an exclusive interview with the late, great Big Daddy Rat himself. So stay tuned, we're off to Daytona Beach Bike Week and bring you a taste of a true classic motorcycle super event, Big Daddy Rat's Custom Chopper Show. And it's all coming up right now, right here, only on Born to Ride.
Well, it's a bright sunny day. It's a beautiful time in Daytona. It's Bike Week 2000. Here we are at none other than the Daddy Rat's Hole Bike Show, one of the classic bike shows happening at Bike Week 2000. Big Daddy Rat, welcome to the show and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Now this is number 28 for you here in the Daytona area. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. 28 years now. We started back in 1971. So we had a great time, and this year we've had bikes entered in from Japan, like 4 or 5, Germany, Netherlands, Holland, everywhere on Europe. They're finding out that we have a lot of coverage in Europe, and they're coming to America.
This has turned into an international art show more so than a bike show.
Oh, definitely. You fill out the show cards, you'll find out you can't hardly spell the names sometimes.
How many classes do you have going today?
We're 16 classes, from 0650 Rat class all the way up to the Radical. You know, over 1,000, and I mean, if you've seen anything around here, you've seen some beautiful bikes.
Now, your bike shows definitely are award-winning, but they're also, there's value to these entrants. They take home money, prizes, gifts.
Oh yeah, a lot of gifts, a lot of prizes. First place winners get a watch from me, a Daddy Rat watch, or well, let's call it Mickey Mouse's father. And then we also give clocks away, money away, and the trips to Germany. There's 15 bikes that will be picked here in the next 30 days that will go to Germany, fully paid, food, air, everything. And there'll be another 10 bikes that will be picked out for $1,000 in towing and everything. And most time those guys come up and take the money and go with us. And the nicest thing about the German deal is that every single bike in here, whether it's plain chain or not, has a chance, because the promoter, Wolfgang Schuler from Motor Show Essen, picks the bike he likes.
And it's an honor to go to Germany.
Oh, definitely. Every bike, I see 2 or 3 bikes over here. In fact, the bike you're looking at right now has made 2 trips to Germany, but each year he adds more and more and more to it.
Daddy Rat, a couple years ago I had an interview with me, and you told me years ago it was radical if a bike showed up at your bike show with a mushroom painted on the tank.
Yeah, that was right. 1971. The only bike that was in there had a little molded mushroom, that's all.
Now you're standing next to a bike that has a carburetor probably about 4.5 feet tall. What do they think about that?
Yeah, 4 blowers, 4 cars, 4 pipes. It's unbelievable. And James Hines from Alabama is the owner of this. And I have a real feeling that this boy's going to Germany with me this November.
What do you think's taking place, the trends happening in the motorcycle industry? Seeing more radical, bigger engines?
Unbelievable trends. Some of the top bike builders sit down with me and they say, you know, I don't know what to build next year. I mean, everything is different and different, you know.
Do you think they all come here to see your show and get a couple more ideas and build on top of that?
Well, if you've seen all the people here and all the bikes here, we have the biggest show and the most prestigious show.
Hey guys, from the Rat's Hole Show, you're watching Born to Ride.
Arlen, this is your newest creation with us today, and tell us a little bit about this bike. You said you got to have one for fun once in a while.
Yeah, this is not a real radical custom bike. This is just kind of a fun bike. I like to build a chopper every year. I always like the high bars. That's kind of where I started. And this one we made the frame look like a hardtail frame, but it's actually a rubber mount FXR motor with a monoshock in it. And it's got the rigid look, but all the comforts.
And the rigid look is coming back, it seems.
Yeah, rigid is real popular. In fact, I'm building a couple rigids for some friends of mine right now that haven't done that for years.
Well, it's good to see that comeback. Arlen, if we can take just a moment here, there's quite a few products that you offer on the bike and a lot of details. So maybe we'd like to spend a moment and tell the viewers everything about the bike.
The front wheel is a 21-inch wheel, one of our wheels that we make, aluminum hub, aluminum rim, stainless spokes. It has an Avon tire, stainless rotor, are all billet wide glide front end. We call that a Massa Glide. Billet headlight, and all the master cylinders, levers, and twist grips and that stuff is all out of our product line. The motor is S&S cases, and then of course has all of our rocker boxes, cam cover, pushrod tubes, and we're running a Edelbrock Quicksilver carburetor on it. I believe it's an 88-inch. The pipes that are on it we made those for this model because of the way the frame is. They're cut and welded U-bends. Then of course the running boards are out of our product line. This is a rubber mount 5-speed FXR tranny. The frame has been made to look like a rigid, but also it has a swing arm inside there. 18-inch rear wheel with Avon 180 tire. The exhaust pipes have the billet machined ends in them. On this side of the bike is the primary covers, the shifters, the kickstand. It's all product that we make. Pretty much most of the bolt-on stuff is right out of the catalog, so makes it real simple to build a bike. And that's pretty well it.
This bike show is fantastic, like always. It's the most prestigious show in the world.
Man,
you know that.
Everybody's talking about no one does it like you. What's the standouts this year?
Oh, we got all kinds of standards. Skellbot over there, two-wheel bike. Bikes from Germany. Another one, Trike, already brought all the way from Germany here, from Munich. I mean, unbelievable things are here.
And who's your driver here, man?
My driver is my little Schatzi.
Schatzi?
From Germany.
From Germany. Her name is Tina Smith. Or Tina Talksdorf.
What do you think about Bike Week this year compared to last year?
Oh, it's a little bit down, but I mean, it's good. It's not bad. I think it's just everybody was worried about all the rain and everything down here, but it looks good. I mean, it's real strong on the streets. A lot of people. We just keep bringing more people and more people. I mean, look at it. I mean, when you look at my bike show and you see 10 or 15 bikes from Germany, and you see France and other places, it's unbelievable. I mean, that's a lot of money to bring a bike over here to the Daddy Rat show.
What do you have to say to the viewers of Born to Ride Television?
Oh, without a doubt, Ron, you know you're doing a damn good job, and you ought to keep doing it. I always know that Ron's here because he goes to all the events and he films and does everything for you bikers. So keep it up, keep doing it, and don't forget, get on the web pages, ratshole.com, and you'll see the Rat's Hole.
Yes, sir, Bob. Here's the
Billy,
king.
what's happening, Bob?
Oh man, I'm here riding around with the king of rats. Yes, sir,
And his
the
sweetheart.
big daddy rat and the beautiful Tina. And the winner is
Carl Smith.
Carl Smith. And here's the prize. Woo!
Hello, my name's James Hines here. I'm from Daleville, Alabama. I'm here at the Rat's Hole prestigious bike show for the year 2000. I guess you could call this the Millennium Year because there's some strange things going on I can vouch for. I just won my third trip to Germany. I can't believe it, man. This is incredible. But it's because of my little old bike here. I don't understand it. We've got a few blowers, a few pipes, a little nitrous. What happened here? Is this a dream? I'm going to wake up, or is this real? I think it's real, man, because what we've got here is the blower bike, and the blower bike has 4 carburetors, 4 scoops, 4 blowers, 7 bottles of nitrous, and one 18.5-inch back tire. What else do you want? It's kind of getting a little old here, isn't it? It's been here 3 years now, but what I'm going to do next year is going to be a little more impressive. I'd like to tell you, but it's probably be better if you see it first, because you won't believe what I've got to say. So, but we're going to show you a few shots of this bike here and let you see what you think about it, and see if you think the same thing that I've been looking at, and maybe some of the judges think. We're on our third trip to Germany, and this here is what I always ride on my weekends. This is how I spend my weekends. I take it out, terrorize. I'm at ride in the city of Daleville, and then I go back home. I've made my day by that time. Well, folks, we're coming to an end today. We've had a real busy day, but a very, very prosperous day. I think we were all pretty happy. Everybody should be. Everybody that was here was a winner. I can't find anybody that shouldn't be thinking of themselves as a loser at this point. I want to say to all of the friends out there, all the bikers, be careful and keep the rubber down on the ground. That's all I got to say for you guys.
Well, it's time to say goodbye and close the show, but before we go, Daddy Rat, I have to talk to you a little bit about Daytona and Bike Week. This is 2000. You've been involved in this Bike Week for over 28 years. What kind of changes have you seen over the years, and what's the evolution?
Tremendous changes. When the people come down here, there is gigantic big bridges, everything that you can even expect. And the nicest thing about it is that back in the old days, it was really rough. And then Chief Crow came in and that changed it, and so we're still going on to the best.
And it's very good for the economy here in the Daytona area, it seems.
Oh yeah, they're talking about $500 million and more.
one heck of a show, and this has been one heck of a bike week, and thank you for joining us. Number 2000 Daddy Rat, we look forward to joining you each and every year. Number 29 is coming up, and you know every girl's 29.
All right, so am I, 44, that's all.
Thanks for joining us this year, and I think I might see if I can take a little fly on this bike. I don't think this bike rides, I think it flies. What do you think?
Oh, I think it flies, but we need training wheels, I think.
So long from Born to Ride TV, and thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Bye.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
Born to Ride.